Ah, we're recording. Okay, so I have the TR96 in the shop today. We're not really doing an awful lot of work to it. We have the 8530 here. We're going to put these, we got this set of front weights that are on here. Going to bolt them on the rest of the way because we're going to be running the ripper on this thing. See how far that sticks out? Wow. I could put more on, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so for all of y'all that want me to throw this good old combine away and start anew, that's not going to happen. Yes, we are going to expand our acres in corn and back into soybeans, but we are not going to be spending $1 million on a new grain facility, I can tell you that. And we will probably be somewhere between 900 and 1,200 acres of corn and soybeans. That's the goal. Okay, so that's the goal. Now, I agree that my 30-year-old combine is probably not going to be the best choice to just, you know, rely on this specific machine. Now, I do have a 25-foot grain platform, and I do have the 6-row corn head, and I do have some updates and upgrades that need to be done that are being done right now for this upcoming season, and that's why the machine is in here. Basically what I'm doing is an assessment of what needs to be done, excuse me, to make this thing at least have a good run at the beginning of next year. Now, first things first, it needs new air conditioning parts. It needs a new air conditioner pump, and I need to flush the system because dummy old me didn't realize that it was an R12 system because it's a 1991, and I put R134A in there. Turned it to mud, fried the pump, and probably gummed up everything from the back of the combine to the front of the combine, and that needs to be addressed, right? Right. So I have to address that. And that means I have to flush the system with something. I have it. It's up in that blue cabinet up there. It's to flush the system. So what you do is you take the lines off, you pour it in, and then you force nitrogen gas through the system with that cleaner in there, and it will just dissolve all the sludge that I have created with my stupidity, and it will clean it out. Now, the other thing is the roof's got to be tilted up because there's something wrong with the fans. For some reason, the fans don't want to run, and I don't know why that is, but we got to remedy that because what's the point in having an air conditioner if the fan don't work? So, before I run out of breath, I'm going to tell everybody what we are doing and what has happened and what needs to be happened. So, last year I had this bearing go out in the tailings elevator. No big deal, tailings elevator. This year, this bearing decided it would seize up, and of course Timothy cut the old thing off and put a new bearing in, but he didn't have a locking collar, but I have a bearing with a locking collar, and we're going to rob the locking collar out of the new bearing and put that on there for the clean grain. Now, with that thing being locked up, that will cause a slip clutch to slip, and things like that will happen, and William is here, right? Are you here? You're just not camera shy at all, like your mother. So we're doing that. The other bearing that was out is the tailings auger, which the distribution auger, which takes all of the dirty grain with cob and stalk material, that elevates that up to the distribution auger, which drops that back over top of the rotors for a second pass. And that bearing was bad. It was just shot, and I have that. I think I got it in my pocket, and I will show you. So the lower bearing was this one, and it's locked up. Timothy obviously had to heat it up to get it off of there, and this is the bearing for that one, which is very sloppy. Should be able to hear that. So I have new ones over here. Me and Teresa went and got them. This bearing here is the same as other bearings, so I got a new bearing, 2 new bearings. I only need a locking collar for that, which I think I already have a locking collar, but I'm just going to rob that one. And then I have 2 spares, and then this bearing here, which is the one that goes up top there, we will replace that. Or Timothy's going to replace it yet tonight. So that's the deal there. These are really the only issues that I have with the combine. There is an idler there that needs to be replaced. That is for the discharge auger. So we're going to replace that idler. The other thing, and this is all going to happen now before next year, with the exception of this. I'm going to replace the feeder house chain completely. All of it. The bars, everything. So what I'll do is I'll pull this unit off of here again. There's just this tin work here. Hook in the new chain, feed it through. It's not very expensive. It's only a few $100s. I'm going to get it from Shoop Manufacturing, and life will be good. So a lot of times and over the years of use, this is where these feeder houses wear out, these pieces of steel. And you'll see these that have literally holes in them. But this one here is in good enough shape that it has 0 holes. And it's that good. This combine really doesn't have a lot of hours on it. My main concern with this combine are actually the tires. Yeah, the tires. So what am I going to do with these tires? I'm probably going to get Trelleborg tires for next year. We're not going to do that now, but that is the plan. This combine is going to make a good solid run on at least 900 acres of some crop, whether it's corn and soybeans or just corn. So you hear that? My wife just loves soybeans, right?
I don't like soybeans.
Why don't you like soybeans? You want to shoot deer? Yeah. See that? So she likes to shoot. I'll let you eat them. So anyway, so that's it. So really the only problems that we had with this combine the entire time it took us to harvest was the header is shot. That needs to be rebuilt. I put new elevator chains in both the clean grain and the tailings elevator. Those are brand new. Had 0 problems with this thing after that. What else did we have? We had that discharge beater blew apart. Timothy blew it up because he's good at that. We do have some electrical gremlins, and those we are going to figure out. So electrical gremlins are not really difficult to figure out. They're just a pain in the ass to figure out. So there's this little solenoid here that runs this thing here. Well, for some reason, I can't get that hydraulic solenoid to make the rotors speed up and slow down.
Oh, no.
So, oh no. Oh, mommy will be back. So we have to fix that one. And the other one is the fan speed, the electric fan speed. I can't get that one to work. So it's either a switch, a fuse someplace that I haven't found, or something silly like that. And I will be tracking those down, and that's why this machine is in here. So the straw chopper, I should probably just take it out because I don't use it. I'm not ever going to use it. I don't care if it drops the trash and everything in one spot. That doesn't matter to me at all. I know there's some people that will freak out about that, but by the time spring comes around, that stuff is so deteriorated and gone anyway. What does it matter, right? Are you going to cut that?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
You're waiting? You mean you're being courteous?
To finish your sentence.
Oh my God. Come here, Will. Come on, I'm going to protect you. Uh-oh, somebody's got Cheetos. Right. So really, this combine there's really nothing terribly wrong with it at all. So for all y'all want me to go buy a new one, I'm probably going to buy another one, but not a new one. Oh, that stretched that chain. But yeah, these are all new. Beautiful. Right, we're going to buy another one? I was thinking that definitely buying another TR series, TR99 with a 4-wheel drive unit. One can run the grain platform, the other one can run the corn head. So you can cut beans and corn at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the beans go directly into the walking floor for sale. I'd never store a bushel of beans, they just go. And the corn can be stored and sold as well. Lewis will be running one truck and I'll run the other. Right?
Left.
Center. So that's a plan. Who knows whether it's going to come together. And for all of you that are thinking that I'm quitting making hay, no, I'm not quitting making hay. We are just simply expanding and rotating. Correct? Yeah. Correct. So yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. So we're going to make Timothy finish up his job. What are you doing?
Passing dime.
Why? You don't need to do that.
Well,
You don't.
screwed up here.
That doesn't matter. Once you get it started, you're golden. All right. I'm not going to yell at Tim. I'm not going to yell at Tim. I'm not going to yell at Tim. Are you going to yell at Tim?
No.
Move your ass, Tim. Anyway, yeah. I should check the oil in them hubs, though. These four-wheel drive units work really, really good. But these tires, these are old-ass tires. God, if I trip on one more thing. And what's the size of these? I forget. They're 30.5 L32s.
Pounds is one of these?
I think they're 100 or 110. I don't know. I don't remember. This is the side that it was laying on, so you can't really tell there. There should be a number on it. Well, all right. Hold that. It's running. Watch out, Will. Here it is. It is a...
50 pounds.
Mommy.
No, it's not 50 pounds. It's either 100 or 110. I can't remember. Oh.
One.
No, it's an RR127764 or 84.
Excuse me, you gotta ask before you get.
Get the hell out of there. When the moon hits your eyes at 4:45, that's November.
Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ow! I just need to...
You're such a badass boy.
I made him jump, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Let's see. It's RR. Yeah. RR.
1, 2,
1, 2,
7, 7.
7, 7.
I'm not sure if that's 6 or 8. It's
6,
6,
4.
4.
6, 4. RR127764.
JD.
WEIGHT. Wait, search. Okay. If I drop that on my foot, it's gonna hurt like a son of a bitch. Oh, and these are really good for fingers that look like that.
I didn't see it. Look like
Suitcase.
what?
Ag Talk. Okay. Stack of 19 John Deere suitcase weights. Nine bracket, blah, blah, blah. 103 pounds. Weights are 103 pounds. And the bracket is 161. So 103 pounds.
103 pounds?
Yes.
Wow.
Plus the last one was sunk in the mud.
Yeah.
I can't open.
Yeah, you
No.
can't open that well.
So let's see. What do they sell for? Sloan front tractor suitcase weight, 100 pounds, fits John Deere. So these are the Sloan ones. Sloan Express. 109.
Are we done here?
So we're gonna make Teresa run this combine, and then I'll run the new one.
No, why would I run the old one? I always run the new one.
The new one's more advanced. I know what I'm gonna buy when I decide to buy one.
What are you gonna buy?
Well, first we're gonna get the crop in the ground,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna make sure that the crop is worth a new combine,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go buy a New Holland TR99.
99.
A 99.
I use one.
Oh yeah, they were made. They're 20 years old already. But you can get really good TR99s for a reasonable amount of money. You can buy a damn good TR99.
Like how much?
Somewhere around 50, 60,000. So, yeah, but we have to have a good crop. If we don't have a good crop, then we don't do it. That's all. And this one will just keep right on percolating along. Mm-hmm. And we'll put the TR99 on something different. I could put a 12-row head on a TR99.
You can.
Yeah. Then these guys